Are we filming? Alright. This is the training video for how to cover soft covered books. So you want to start off with this great covering paper. And then what you want to do is you roll it out, you put your book on it, make sure there's at least like a couple, like at least 1 inch from the book. And then you just want to roll it on top. Make sure it's still straight. And then cut down where you think 1 inch is away from the book. And then obviously we have a little bit more up here, so get like at least 1 inch, and then you cut that away as well. Next, what you want to do is you want to definitely take off the paper. So you want to get to this corner and then peel it. And it'll just kind of use static. You can use the static to just have it sit nicely on the table. And then you want to line up your book so where it's flat and perfect on all sides. Now there might be bubbles. You can use a squeegee for it, but I like to roll it against the table. And if you hear that clicking sound, you can hear the bubbles going up. And now there's no bubbles. Actually, there is still some bubbles. That's good. And then you want to cut off edges. Make sure you want to get as close to the book as possible, but you don't want to cut off the book. So you see that? It's like right on the edge.
Perfect.
And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Don't cut off your fingers like I almost did. And you also don't want to cut the book. Then you want to, this is what I like to do. I like to pull down so you always get the bottom cover because you don't want extra pieces of paper over it. And then you just flip this up and kind of press it down, start on the bottom, and then work to the top so there's no air bubbles. Just like that. And then for the other sides, you want to kind of cut a diagonal right here. You don't want to cut it right here because it'll get stuck and the spine doesn't go all the way. And then you just want to fold it over. It's a little difficult. You don't want to put the book over here because it'll ruin the book. Like I almost did. And then you just want to do it for both sides. Make sure you're starting at the bottom, going to the top, and then the same over here. Now you see there's a little air bubble right there. I have to take this part off. It's okay to mess up because the contact paper does tear off for if you make a mistake. Mistakes are fine. And then for the other side, you want to flip it over. I like to rub the spine so the air bubbles get out. And then I like to roll it over so there's no air bubbles, but I still like to roll it just in case. You see that I have like a lot extra. We can cut that off so we don't have to worry about so much. We'll just put that over there. You can use the trash as for a tape holder. That's what I like to do. And then you just want to do the same thing as the other side. We can cut a little bit off because there is the tag. And if you get a little too little like this is, the contact paper will fall off, but you can always retape it with other tape. But this contact paper is pretty strong, so it'll stay on. And then you just want to continue doing what you just did on the previous side. Now you have these little dangly bits, and you want to make sure they're cut off because dirt can get into the paper.
Mail about the money because I'm going to the office anyway.
Yeah, see, there's still a little bit right here, so you have to make sure that's off so dirt doesn't get in. I think I have to open it up. because you want to cut this off, but you don't want to cut the book. There we go. And then just do that for the other side. It'll get stuck a little bit, but I think I ripped it off. That's a perfectly covered book.
Beautiful. Let's see it.
It's pretty good.
No bubbles. It looks fantastic.
That's why I like the